Hi guys, welcome back. Magic Farm 2 with me, Sid, and I've been doing a little bit of preparation. I've made some flesh golems. I think I made one too many actually, but I've made the definitely made the correct number of fill cores. So I never know I need 2. I may need 3. Got a few bits and pieces, a bit of gold, vacuum hopper, another clock, dropper, and we are going to get certainly the deluxe cheeseburger line done today. Possibly the chips and the fries and the smoothie. We'll see how we go. But I would like to get to the point where, certainly in this episode or next episode, we have automated delighted meals. Or as I like to think of it, a Big Mac meal. So what I've done over here so far, I built another arcane levitator. This is sitting in the floor, and I've got 2 droppers with a clock, and at the moment that little redstone torch will power both of those droppers when they've got something in them. Now what I want to do is have a button on the floor above just to turn this on and off, and this is going to transport. Have I gone and put that into the... Oh, I bloody well have, haven't I? Right. Item ducts. No, of course not. Item ducts. Thank you very much. I actually don't think I will ever need to pipe up mustard, so one saving grace there. So we'll just pop that across here one. We're going to pipe up lettuce and tomatoes. That is the objective here. So, where are we? Let me just get rid of some of the stuff out of my inventory that I don't need right now at the moment. And burp a little bit. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you right now. Now, again, I want to get these up to the top floor. But I don't want to do it with ducting in the going up this time. What I would like to do, let me get up to the next floor, is use the levitator method that I've got there now. But I believe with the positioning of this levitator, it will just go level with this section up here. That's the fervent belief in my heart of hearts. So I need to, well, we'll have those, and I need to make, we'll make another bunch. Get the right thing, and go plob, and plob, and plob. That should be enough. While I'm at it, let me get a few of these going. Bonk. Expensive trims, I know, but I don't use gold for a fat lot of anything else, so, you know, might as well use it to make things pretty. Right, so if we zoom up here to, oops. Now I think that's the height we need. I can fix that later. If not, but let's just get the pipe in. So we should see, when this is running, we'll be able to see lettuces and tomatoes soaring up this pipe to this floor where they're needed. And again, it will give that factory automation feel. So, you know, obviously when everything's running, we'll have bread buns flying across, and yeah, it should look pretty sweet, I think. Well, we won't have bread buns flying across because, of course, I'll either be doing burgers or chicken sandwiches, but, you know, the conveyor belts will be full, the golems will be scuttling around, items will be floating up in tubes, and yeah, I think it'll look pretty sweet. and the end result will be food which we can eat. Oh, bugger. Break. Thank you. I may have plenty of gold, but I can't afford to waste it. Whee! Right. So with that pipe in place, I'm going to need some more of this border stone. Hopefully I've got some. Hopefully. Yes, there's a little bit there. That's all I need, I think. And let's just fly up to the top here. We'll take that out and that out. And we should, with a little bit of luck, or not, as the case may be, even worse luck, or not, as I say, as the case may be able to walk across here and hook this up. Now I think, wait, up. So you're just at this level. And we'll just pop down, grab those bits I've knocked off. Waste not, want not. So then what I need is, let me get this straight. No, I should have just flown up, shouldn't I? It's quicker. Keep on forgetting I can do that. So at the top here, I'm just going to give myself some cobble. Don't know where that went. And we're going to stick in, this time we're going to use a vacuum hopper as a collection mechanism. And that is going to point into, let me get this right, I need, oh, got to turn NEI off, and I want, I think that's the right one, yeah. So that will point into this at the top here, and what it's going to point into is a dropper, like that. We're then going to need to go and grab the conveyors, because we're going to be conveying across here all the way, and then all the way down, and then over this, and this is where we're going to put the cyclic assembler to assemble the deluxe cheeseburgers. Bonk. Bonk. You know what I didn't do? Let me correct that. I didn't put the finishing bits to the tube, which of course is a mortal. Oh, didn't really want that. Thank you. Give me those. So that should work fine. Right. Let's just put the thing on this side. Oh, I see. That's why I didn't get the two back. They became something other. Right, and you know, a lot of this building would be a damn sight easier, I mean harder, not easier, if I didn't have these super boots. And maybe not the trousers, I haven't got the trousers. Right, so I need some of that, then I need some of that. Up we go again. And from there we are going to go all the way across here and along here, like so. And then from there up we are going to go. Now if I'm good, I should be able to ride the conveyor belt along until, now I'll not place the last few bits of conveyor because that is going to be peculiar. Now this one I'm not going to control at all. The clock is going to be on constantly, which is going to be annoying insofar as clicking. What I will do temporarily, I may actually just shut up. Right. So, all things being equal, the lettuce and tomato should fly up here, enter into this hopper, dropper. That clock will go tick, 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 and fire them along there, and they'll run along to the machine at the end. So the first thing we need to do now is go and get a cyclic assembler, and that's downstairs, I think. And oh, please. Well, at least we can make the actual thing. Let me just turn this on. So I want a cheeseburger. Not a cheeseburger, a cheeseburger. And we need to get the right recipe. Come on. That one. And we'll write it. And cheeseburger is that and cheese. Nice and simple. Now, what did I do with the cyclic assemblers? I'm sure I had at least one left. If not, I'll have to go and make some. Which is, unlike me, you know how I like to be prepared. Okay, so what is a cyclic assembler? Tin gears, blah blah blah. Okay, I know I've got machine frames. So I'm going to run back to the main section. Is it worth breaking for this? It's not going to take me long to make a couple of cyclic assemblers. Oh no, we'll stay on. We'll stay on. We will craft together. So I'm going to need 3 of those. I'm going to need 6 of those. And I'm going to need 3 chests. And bang, 1, 2, 3. Just because I can. Right, so armed with cyclic assembler and a schematic, I'm also going to need another chest. Chest, make me, thank you. Chest, I'm going to need 2 chests actually. No, it was already in there, of course. I'll make a few more just to be on the safe side. Is there anything else while I'm thinking about it? Yes, a hopper. I've got one. Good, good, good. Right, hopefully I've got everything. The likelihood is low, but hopefully I have everything. So, let's start off. Let's start off with some servos. 1, 2. Let's turn those to 1 at a time. Or yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter for this bit, but 1 at a time is fine, and that's disabled. 1 at a time, and that's disabled. And we should see these going through into the droppers eventually. Unfortunately, these pipes aren't super fast, so we don't have to worry too much. He says, aren't super fast. There we go, a lettuce. There should be a tomato any moment. Tomato, brilliant. So they'll just pump in, and those droppers will always be kept stocked. Right. So we're going to take this panel off here, and we're going to stick down a cyclic assembler. And the cyclic assembler is going to be given, forgot the blueprint, a blueprint for a cheeseburger. There you go. It's now got a blueprint for a cheeseburger. Now this has already got the burgers in, so in terms of input that's fine. Why is it not? Oh, because it wants a pipe. Blunk. It can output directly, but it can't input directly. I should have remembered that. Where? What have we got that I can just drop? What did I just pick? Oh, I picked up the right thing. Good, good. So we'll do that. We will stick back down one of the cyclic assemblers. And grab that up while we're at it. I think I've got, there we go. Let me just dump that out of the way. We're going to need a chest here. So that's the output. We are going to need some item duct, which I fortunately got. We want to tell that to make cheeseburgers, and actually we're going to do that the same way we did this, I think, because then if we don't want cheeseburgers, we say we just want burgers, we can do that now. If you were playing with Spice of Life mod, an Unga overhaul, and I'm not sure whether you're familiar with the Spice of Life mod, but it's one where the more often you eat a food, it becomes less and less effective. So you have to vary the foods you eat, and then you can go back and eat other foods. It's basically, the idea is variety is the spice of life, you know, as you probably guess from the name. And this setup will be quite useful because obviously you can make toast. Well, you can make toast, and that you could eat. And once toast is running inefficiently, you can go and eat burgers. But once burgers are inefficient, you could eat cheeseburgers. And once cheeseburgers are inefficient, you could eat deluxe cheeseburgers. I think you see where I'm going here. So, right, what do we need? We need to get out one of my little golem friends, the Golemancer's Bell, and an animation core. And your job is to keep that full. And you're going to keep it full from that. Oh, I need to keep telling what he's doing as well. Get myself some cheese. I'd like you to keep, how much cheese is there in there? Quite a bit. Let me get a stack. Okay, Mr. Golem. I'd like you to keep a stack of cheese in there, please. And off he goes. Taking, of course, the least efficient route possible. So he's doing his thing. Now I need some more black cobblestone covers, or black stone covers. So let me have a look. Black cobblestone. Just do this quickly. You can go in there. Have we got? Oh, yeah, you have got some of those already. And I want one of those. And so what we need to do then, let me just turn that off. Oh man. I know it doesn't matter, but you know, professionalism and all, he says loosely. So that will turn the cheeseburger machine on. So that's currently got burgers and cheese, so we can turn that on. Actually, bugger. Oh well, it's just made a whole bunch, and we ran out of burgers now. So now we've got cheeseburgers. Now the last thing we need to do, and this is where we start getting fun, we have a cyclic assembler. And we are going to have, I need another item duct, don't I? I do, damn it. Need a chest for starters. I'm going to pop that there. We are going to take our hopper and pop that in there. And I'll bet I've not got any more item duct on me. No, I've got some delighted meals. Oh, I've got one. Yes, good. Same kind of affair. We're going to let's see. Completely losing my train of thought there, sorry. I'm going to pop that there. No, we're not going to pop that there. We're going to pop that there. I bet you're in there, aren't you? Yes, of course you are. And this is going to go, let's go like that. Whoa. And like that. So all of the items will come into this chest. We've got our last little golem fella. Where is he? In my bag. And he is going to be paired to this chest. And you are going to work from that chest. And I want you to keep a stack of cheeseburgers in there at all times, if you can. Let's just let it get him up to a stack. I didn't have a stack to put in, so it kind of makes it hard to pop that whole lot in there. And off he goes. So here he is, he's doing his job. Now if he jumps up there, he's going to have some problems. So I'm probably going to have to do something fancy with the gridding, I think, all around this, to be honest, to stop these little buggers jumping so they just walk to and from. So what I need then is the blueprint and a switch. Bonk, let's go and get those. Blueprint, so I want to know what can we use that for. We can use that to make that. And we'll write that blueprint. Okay. We are almost at the point of having full-on cheeseburgers. Oh, and I need a chest. Comes in there. So that knows how to make... Oh, I forgot the switch. That knows how to make cheeseburgers, but it doesn't have all the ingredients. So there's one thing missing, and that's the automation of the... So that will switch that on, push it through there. Okay, so what's left? The automation of the thing down there. Let's just go give it a quick test, shall we? So that's got plenty in there. Turn that on. So that's firing up. Let's go and have a look up here. That's going in. And off they go. Watching the veggies as they run around the old conveyor belt. I love that. That's A little bit glitchy at times. But there you go, it's working. So all I need to do is to give that a wireless control from up here, really. So what we'll do is we'll just turn that off temporarily. Still got plenty in there because it's only firing them off one at a time. And the last thing to test why are you stopping glitching there? I wonder if that's a chunk boundary. No, that doesn't seem to be a chunk boundary. It's just odd that it kind of has that little freeze up in the graphics. You got a similar one. See there, they're coming out. And then some of them are joining up on the conveyor belt. Oh well, that's obviously a game glitch. And what we should be seeing there is obviously stuff going in, so we can turn that on, turn it off. Oh, did it get, didn't really get what it needed, did it? Let's turn it on again. Cheeseburger, lettuce and tomato. Lettuce, tomato, cheeseburger. Oh, hang on. I have to turn that off, otherwise it'll drive me insane. Now, why are you not cyclic assembling? Alright. Well, there's a way to take this. We'll take you back down and we'll reprogram you manually. Don't know why that didn't assemble. So it is a cheeseburger. Let's clear it. Let's put cheeseburger, a lettuce and a tomato. We'll write that schematic. In fact, I'm going to play it safe and write another one. I mean, it's exactly the same, so I don't know why it would be different, but those things are only paper and blue dye, so it is not a biggie. You have power. You have cheeseburgers. You have lettuce. Why are there only 5? And you have that is strange. That should be working absolutely fine. So why the hell isn't it? Let me take one of those out, one of those out, and one of those out. Just try it myself. Deluxe cheeseburger. It was, the recipe is fine, the ingredients are fine. Why is that not working then? Okay, just leave that with me a second. I will be right back with you. Okay, I am completely baffled by that. I've also realised that you don't realise how much you can ramble when you're just trying to build things. So, I've just realised that my recording time is a little over what I would have expected it to be. So what I want to do is make one of these, a liquid crafter, which is an alternative. So we'll make a quick crafting bench. We'll make a couple of these. Now this is a slightly different beast. I know I've got one of those in my inventory, but we'll make one anyway just to save time. What am I missing? Machine frame. Okay, give us that liquid crafter. Now this is a different beast. It doesn't require power. If you've not used one of these before, they're quite simple, but they operate off a redstone signal. I've used them quite heavily in Agrarian Skies, for those of you who've watched me on that for the Dirt and Cobble quest, because they're very simple and cheap to make. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to take out you. We're going to take out you and you, which of course will take out the conveyor belt and dump it into there, because that's how helpful it is. And we are going to stick a clock here with, believe it or not, a conveyor belt on it. So that clock is nicely hidden out of the way. We're going to put our liquid crafter in here. So this should be getting a redstone pulse from that. And we are going to teach it to make a deluxe cheeseburger, seeing as the thingy, not quite, bang, there, there, and there. So you put the template in, it gives you a ghost image of the actual stuff you need. Whack that in, not the deluxe cheeseburger, the cheeseburger, and we turn that on, and we should see the items coming in. And of course at the moment there's no output. So the difference here is it doesn't have a dedicated output, so we need to take you out. What was really bizarre with that particular issue I was having just then with the cyclic assembler is if I removed the schematic and replaced it, it used the ingredients for one, but nothing came out. Absolutely nothing. And so yeah, I'm really at a loss as to what was going on there, whether it's just the assembler didn't know how to cope with a cheeseburger, which seems odd. It's coped with everything else we've thrown at it, but it hasn't coped with this. So what we're going to need to do there is the old output with a pneumatic this time, because I don't want to control this. Once it's built, I want it on, and they should start pumping out there. And we're going to need, I think I've got them in my emergency kit at the moment. I've been trying to manage my inventory. I know it's a scary concept, but I do it sometimes. So that gives us a machine which now gives us deluxe cheeseburgers, which is a wholesome large meal. The burgers themselves, off the top of my head, is just a large meal. So I need to dress this up, and I might actually put a sound muffler up there. That would get rid of the horrendous clicking noise as well, wouldn't it? Yeah, sound mufflers are pretty easy. They are just a note block surrounded by wool. Dirt cheap. We can pop one on top of that. We can case it all in, and we won't hear that constantly, or what we will hear will be much less. That needs all of this going on. We need to just dress this up a little bit as well, and that will give us everything we need for the deluxe cheeseburger part of the delighted meal. So the last two bits are the fries, which are dead simple: potato, salt and bakeware. Bang, done. And a smoothie of some description. Now we can pick various smoothies. So if I were to take, say, blackberry smoothie, and it's just blackberries, a juicer and a snowball. So glacial precipitator to make those. Just chuck those out, automate those up, and when you put those three together, you get the delighted meal, which I think off the top of my head it's about 8 or 9 haunches of food. So there's quite a lot of cosmetic work to do up here, which I will do between this episode and the next episode. We'll get the delighted meal done next episode, and then we can have a look at something else, because there is definitely no ETA on Magic Farm 3 yet. The 1.7 packs are in production, but there's no date, and they are not giving us any dates on 1.7 packs for FTB at the moment. So we are kind of stuck with Magic Farm 2 until we get an update. But the factory is coming together lovely. I'm really looking forward to turning it all on and just watching the whole thing blat around. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I've probably rambled on more than I intended to. We've got a slightly different setup again here for transporting, just using mods together again, and I'll see you next time. So, bye for now.